YouTube! Hi guys! So today we had the special broadcast for Honkai Star Rail 3.3, which was very exciting. I didn't watch it actually, and I don't want to watch it. The reason why is that generally it's super long. There's a lot of fluff that I'm not super interested about. So what we are going to do, we are going to watch a trailer. We're going to check the character parts for both Hyacine and Cipher. And then we'll have a look at the Hoyolab, where they do basically a brief recap of the information we have for 3.3. I think this way we can just get to the meats, the meats and potatoes. We get to the meat and potatoes. So let's start with that. First and foremost, the trailer. Let's have a look-see.
My ancestor,
Oh, let me be small.
Seliosi the Day Thunder Knight, raised her spear against the sky and ushered in the flame-chasing era that continues to this day.
Oh, that's in Chinese.
It's Hyacine!
Ah, this is so cute!
Little Ika. Guide with the Rainbow Bridge.
I need my magical girl. She's so cute. Oh my god.
May this faint light.
I love her! Ah, look at the little unicorn!
Restore the skies. Chrysos Era's flame-chased journey is nearing its end. Friends, let us soar together.
Oh shit, Aquila? Actually, it's not a unicorn. It's a Pegasus. Cipher! Let's fucking go! Ah, it's so cute. Oh, that music though. Do, do, do. Oh, new monsters. Oh, that kick though. Hello. Ah, she's so cool.
We'll take it up.
I really want to get both Hyacine and her. What the? No, not the Reaver. Not Kevin. Don't do it!
Leave this to casters and me.
Awaken, lady Seliosi.
Ah, so cute! What the hell? That's so epic.
I am.
Oh, that's not good.
Sun destined to rise.
Okay, I will say, if it turns out that Kevin is not the Flame Reaver, I'll be shocked. Baseballer, Demon King, a new adventure has begun. Chase to the Black Cloak, Demon King, reclaim the ultimate bat instead of the pinnacle of the Galactic Baseballer. So we had that minigame like a while ago, but I guess we get the second edition of it, which is really cool. So it's just a thing where you get like a lot of different buffs and stuff like that. Kind of like the Cinematic Universe with the staves. What was it called again? I don't know. Trace and Drift. I guess, is this supposed to be a multiplayer game? I think it's multiplayer. I mean, at least it has the chance to be a multiplayer game. We get more Protein Hero in Divergent Universe. We get a big update for it. That's cool. Okay. What else? Two new sets. Okay, the Warrior Goddess of Sun and Thunder and Wave Strider Captain. And that's it. There we go. I wonder what those two sets could be for, because they don't necessarily look like any of the characters. I feel like maybe the one on the left would be for Viden. Maybe the one on the right could be for... Because this one looks like a, you know, Hermes maybe. So maybe that would fit Cipher. That's supposed to be like really fast. But I'm not sure. You guys let me know what you think. Alright. I was gonna say, man, there's so much happening here. Like toward the end here, that's crazy. Like the way she gets absolutely wrecked. Holy! It all goes to crap. Man, Aquila is so cool. Man, that Flame Reaver. Look at that. That part right there. Like the purple underneath him. Dude. Dan Heng showing off. Finan right there. This is so cool.
The will of humanity.
Is that money? Is this Cipher's base or something? Oh my god. Man, this is Honkai Pack 3rd all over again, isn't it?
I am.
No! I hate to hear about. I'm scared.
Sun destined to rise.
I'm scared. Oh my god, this looks awesome. Okay, so now what we're going to do is that we're going to check the characters and what they do. So I've skipped to the part where they actually talk about it because I'm not watching all that thing. So let's see.
Anyways, why don't we look at how Miss Hyacine performs in battle?
Yeah.
I'm a wind character following the path of remembrance, and
Oh,
I'm
she's so
skilled
cute!
at protecting my teammates in battle. After using my ultimate, I can restore HP for all allies
Okay.
and increase their max HP.
Increase max
Awesome.
HP for everyone in the team.
Yatta!
That's right. Both my ultimate and my skill can restore HP for all allies, as well as summon my good helper, little Ika.
Ika is
looks
so
so
cute. Look at
chubby.
this little Pegasus.
Like a cute plushie. Hugging it must feel very nice.
Yeah.
Not only is little Ika very
look at
huggable,
him.
but they're also a great help in battle. Whenever a teammate's HP decreases during battle, little Ika will consume their own HP to automatically restore HP for the teammate.
Oh,
In other words,
okay.
little Ika will automatically heal teammates both when they get hit and when they actively consume their own HP.
That's right.
It's gonna feel pretty safe with both Hyacine and little Ika healing us.
Ah, it's so
Apart from
cute.
healing teammates, little Ika can also attack enemies. The more healing little Ika and I provide, the more damage little Ika
so
deals
cool.
to enemies.
Feels like even the battlefield becomes bathed in Miss Hyacine's light of dawn, and my mood is lifted as well. Like a clear sky after
I don't care.
rain.
What does the technique do?
Gentleness is a strength on its own. This colorful rainbow bridge and the floating bubbles are all
They didn't explain what the
symbols of
technique
thriving
does.
life.
After all, healing isn't all about the body. Revitalizing the spirit is very important too.
Okay.
All right.
I didn't talk about what the technique
After Miss
does. It's
Hyacine,
fine.
Let's introduce the next character.
Okay, so overall, it seems that Hyacine is basically going to be the perfect teammate for HP scalers and specifically casters. The reason why, because she gives obviously max HP, which is awesome. And Ika is going to be able to heal allies that take damage, right? So obviously when the dragon is depleting their own health to do the attack, or caster's health to do the attack, you're going to be healing at the same time. And the more you heal, the more damage you're going to be able to do. I'm sorry, there's a cat in the background losing their mind. And it's not even Cipher. So basically, this is going to be it seems like a good sustain that's probably going to be super comfortable in general. But on top of that, because of the HP scaling, it's going to be especially good with casters. So there we go, and she's so adorable. I need her. She's a super cute magical girl with magical staff, with a unicorn. Not a unicorn, sorry, a Pegasus. So yeah, she looks great. Super, super cute. Now we're gonna have a look
Coming
at
in version
Cipher.
3.3. But now, let's see how this cat fights in battle.
Let's get on
Dude,
with
she's
this then.
so cool.
I'm
Oh my
a quantum
god.
character following the path of nihility.
Yee.
While in battle, I prioritize inflicting the enemy with the highest max HP on the field.
I don't have Jiaoshu, which is really sad. Actually, not really. I kind of wanted to pull for Jiaoshu at first because I was like, it's the Fox Boy. I need my Fox Boys. But in the end, I don't know. I had to pull for the characters. And yeah, it's fine. I guess I'll just... if I do get Cipher, I'll probably use her instead of Jiaoshu and keep my... I'll probably just keep my wing girl. What's her name? Black Swan in the team. I think that should be probably good enough.
With a special state.
Okay.
When allies attack the enemy in that special state, I record the damage allies dealt to the enemy.
Oh,
and
okay.
perform follow-up attacks on that enemy.
Record. Are you saving up for something astronomical?
Bingo. When I use my ultimate, I will additionally deal true damage to the enemy based on the damage value I've recorded.
Oh, okay.
Does that mean when allies have dealt damage to the enemy, the higher the total damage is, the more additional true damage Miss Cipher will deal?
Indeed.
That's called borrowing other people's
79.
But a cat always has even better plans up her sleeve in a fight.
AoE attack.
When using my skill or ultimate, I can change which target is in the special state.
Oh,
The
okay.
recorded damage value will be retained when the target is changed. In other
Kind of reminds me of how the Harta will changed who has the most stack of her knowledge or whatever it is, pieces of the puzzle or whatever. So it's kind of similar here.
Words, if there are multiple enemies on the field.
Cipher can place her mark and do nothing as her teammates go all out on the attack.
Okay.
And she can use her ultimate on the enemies on the field for a gazillion damage.
You know your stuff, Albert.
You're too kind.
I saw Miss Cipher using a huge magnet to pull the enemies in during the fight. Where did that come from?
It's so cute.
That's my hometown's invention. The homemade Pullaroo. That Pullaroo is my favorite. It can pull away anything I want to get my paws on. Even gold.
So true.
Okay.
Look at how much stuff is getting pulled out of the enemy. There's so much gold.
Cats are good, and the enemies of cats are evil. Look at about anyway, so why not give their treasures to the cat?
Okay.
There's no need for me to go easy on enemies. I'll take all their sparkling jewels and jingling coins. After using my technique, my movement speed will increase.
Okay.
And I will not be detected by enemies. Allies might even get some, extra goods when I get close to an enemy.
Okay.
So that's what you mean by thieves never return empty-handed.
Does that
we
mean
finish
more
introducing
loot?
Cipher.
Okay, yeah, not really much to say there. I guess she just placed a mark, and then anytime that the enemy with the mark takes damage, you accumulate an amount of stacks, and once you do your ultimate, all the stacks are expended to deal massive true damage, which sounds pretty good. But I feel like we're lacking crucial information. I'm assuming that the mark increases the damage dealt on the enemy, probably counts as a debuff, so... otherwise, it wouldn't work with Acheron, right? And that's like the main team they'd be focusing on during that showcase. So there's got to be more to our kids, but apparently they're not telling us about it right there, which is a bit unfortunate. I wish they gave more pertinent information. Because right now, it kind of seemed like she's just like a kind of DPS or something. Or like a sub-DPS. I mean, she probably is, but she needs to have a little bit more, in my opinion, to be really interesting. That said, I love her design. I love a cat girl, so I'll probably pull for her either way. But yeah, I hope she has a bit more than just, oh, I deal true damage sometimes. Okay, so now that that's done, we're actually going to be checking out this brief here. That just gives us all the information condensed. I'm going to zoom out a little bit here. I'm going to go back to being relatively big. Okay, so here, the new Trailblaze mission, the fall at dawn's rise, where we can see Aquila and the focus on the two new characters. We are getting a new area, the Fortress of Dome, Eye of Twilight, which looks pretty cool. It looks super high-tech. So, I mean, I feel like maybe this is like supposed to be an airport and this is from where Aquila was launched into the sky. I don't know. The Cloud Edge Bastion Ruins, Eye of Twilight. Okay, so we have two... Is this just the same place but with the different time zones? Well, time zones, I mean the past and the future. Like this is during the prime and this is like in the current era, probably. Because like those two things here look like what we have in the back there, but maybe it's two different areas, I don't know. It's hard to tell. It might be different areas. Either way, new enemies! Sublime Radiance Avatar of the Sky. And damn, look at him. Like a weird kind of skeletal, mechanical monster. It's kind of interesting that we see like the two yellow things on each side here, looking like they kind of look like the thing that we see on monsters in Genshin, like the mechanical monsters, like the Ruin Guardians and stuff. You know, those two are the weak points. But it's interesting to see that we have some kind of technology that is similar here to what Kainria did. Dark Sun Griffin, Black Tides Champion. We got a bunch of like whatever monsters here. I mean, yeah, they look cool, but they're very, very similar to each other, so it's not super, super interesting. Now, we get the new characters and Lycone, obviously Hyacine, Wind Remembrance Healer with a adorable little Pegasus, and we also get Cipher, Nihility Quantum, seems to be a debuffer sub-DPS. Oh, I didn't see she had a mole on her breast, very cute. And, oh, look at the art of this Lycone, it's so pretty, holy crap. Long may rainbows adorn the sky. I don't know what those Lycones do, but they look very good at the very least. Lies dance on the breeze, very Cat Burglar, obviously. What else do we have here? Let me zoom out so we can open this up. So now we get the information for the Phase 1 event warp, and obviously we have Hyacine, but we also get a rerun for the Herta and her light cone into the Unreachable Veil. I don't remember if I actually pulled for a light cone. I straight up don't remember. I think I didn't. I think I used a free-to-play one. Okay, it's very cool, very pretty. I cannot wait. I really gotta get Hyacine. She's so pretty. Herta, already have her, so I think it's gonna be a skip. And for the 4-star characters, we are getting... I never remember his name for some reason. Just like the dead kid. Sarval and... Raven. But it's been to Natasha. What's his name? I don't remember. Anyway, nothing really to write home about here. I guess Herta, Sarval, sorry, is pretty good with the Herta. As a kind of like, you know, less expensive option. She works pretty well in those teams because she can do ultimates so often that she can really, you know, kind of battery the Herta. So very, very good. Now moving on from Phase 1, we have Phase 2 here, which is going to be Cipher, very cool. And we have already a rerun of Aglea, time woven into gold. That's pretty cool. I've never been super interested in Aglea. I don't know why she never struck my fancy, I suppose. But we are getting QQ. But it's been so long. Shui. Is that her name? I don't remember. And then Song Shui. I mean, very SP expensive. Kind of like a kind of cute 4-star edition, I believe. Shui is like a... Shui? I don't remember her name, man. It's been so long. Anyway, she's kind of like a break DPS. She's okay, I suppose. But the way they, like, I mean, even the 5-star that were there during her era has been power crabs, so whatever. And Song Shui is kind of whatever as well. I'm sure there's some ways to make them very strong and very good, but, I mean, that's an expensive endeavor or a lot of effort for not amazing results. I don't really have much to say about those here. We are getting a bunch of events, and I say a bunch, it's not that many. We're getting 10 pulls here, Trace and Drift, which is this weird pinball thingy, the Galactic Baseballer, so that's a version 2.0 of that arcade game, Divergent Universe update, and then the classic Planet Fisher Goblet of Plenty. So not really a lot to say there. There's 2 events. I know a lot of people have been upset that there's only 2 new events, but it is what it is. Advanced Respiturals, so new stuff for the Echo of War. This will most likely be used for the new characters. I mean, this gotta be for Hyacine since she's related to Aquila. Maybe it will be another one for Cipher. And then there we have the Invasive Clots, where that stuff you can get from a new Stagnant Shadow. And finally the 2 relics. They don't really say what those relics are, but we'll find out soon enough. And now we get to see that the relic storage limit has been increased to 3,000 right there. Which I think is not that necessary, but it's nice to have if you like to hoard rather than to use as XP mats or to craft other relics. And the red notification reminder optimization. Repeated red notification dots seen when switching devices have been significantly reduced. I didn't even know this was a thing, but it's nice that this is there for people that like to play both on, let's say for example, PC and console or PC and phone and whatnot, and they don't want this to be taking so long to switch between one to the other. So there we go, that's pretty much everything to say here. Overall, I think I'm most excited for the characters and the story. The events, I think the Galactic Baseballer event was pretty fun. I don't really know what to think about the pinball one. It looks like a kind of a weird Mario Kart kind of situation, which, I mean, why not? I'm down to try it. And yeah, so let me know what you guys think. Are you going to be pulling for this character? Are you skipping? Are you saving for Finon? Are you saving for the Fate collab? Gotta keep in mind, in theory, the Fate collab's banners are going to be lasting longer than just, you know, the usual. They say it will be there for a while. Is it going to be 1 full patch? Is it going to be 2, 3 patch? Who knows? We'll get more information as July comes around the corner. And yeah, so overall, pretty fun. Let me know what you guys think. Like, subscribe, all the good, and I'll see you on the next one.